Okay, I'll take it. What the fucking hell, though? I'm just gonna roll with it. I've got a theory now rolling on, but this has to be the brightest room in the whole entire thing. I guess hell's frozen over. My guess is that it's like a frozen cryogenic lab or something. Let's see how this is going. A laboratory environment. Yes, I didn't actually expect the game to have something like this, but it kind of makes sense because I need to remember this is Umbrella Corporation. I mean, Murkoff Corporation. That one. There's a diary thing. From the personal records of Worknick, Frankenstein of the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley, published anonymously in 1818, chapter 23 excerpt. Man, I cried, how ignorant art thou in thy pride of wisdom! Cease, you know not what is what it is you say. I broke from the house angry and disturbed, and retired to meditate to some other mode of action. I mean, I should have seen the lab twist coming. We have an evil corporation. If you ever played a horror game which has an evil corporation, that almost always means that there's a lab environment somewhere. I still wasn't really thinking about it, I guess. Sure is nice in here, though. And all the shinies. It's like ice and moon rock and all the blood. Let's go deeper then. I actually even figured there was hints that there was gonna be a lab environment all throughout this game. Come to think of it, but I guess I just didn't pick up on it. Nice line effect here, though. Alright, at the end of the magical tunnel. It's brighter than all the other locations combined, which means the lights are probably gonna go out eventually. You all know it's true. If it's the brightest location in the fucking game, the lights are gonna have to go off. Lock A. Oh boy. Let's see. Morphogenic engine chambers. I need to find some way to open up these doors. Make extra security. It also kind of makes sense this happens after the religious area, because we've seen the religious twist on what's going on here. Now let's see the scientific twist. There's a room back there. Guess that's probably where we're headed. Remember, kids, to wash your hands. Alright. Whole lot of nothing going on here. I'll leave that one open. I wonder if there's gonna be a new monster in the labs. Hope it's a cool monster. Let's see. Lovely. Chirogenetic heads and arms and legs. Alright, there's a file in the middle of the room, I know. I'm just kind of scanning everything. Project Walrider. Postmortem Preparatory Report MM1300921. Form note, all material herein to be transcribed and revised to fit legally binding requirements of Murkoff Corp records. See Form 408A3. Author Jennifer Broland. Notes, my 14th autopsy of a Walrider patient. Showing no more signs of accepting the therapy than any of the others. There have been owl-like gains in cell migration and morphogenesis, including its effects similar to human growth hormone, but nothing to support the stable creation of a sentient, independent swarm. So tired. Doubting my judgment, will submit another request for leave. The psychological cost of using such far-gone and further provoked patients is more than I feel I can handle. May suggest hanging less hope on the far-flung theories of a senile Nazi and move towards using a simpler mechanical engine based on major sperm protein. Will definitely suggest harsher chemical restraints. Murkoff Security killed patient 921 after he overcame enough tranquilizers to put down a hockey team. I'm afraid the hormone therapy is interacting with our chemical restraints in a counterproductive manner. Still though, let's just see where things are going. I mean, I get that there's probably going to be the super monsters down this area, and it seems like that maybe this thing that we've been encountering is scientific. Guess we'll find out. not religious like it's been suggested to us a lot in the game so far. Alright, but it kind of makes sense. Anyways, you're saying that we need a leap over. I've always said this. This game seems to like me leaping over things leading to things. So this could be a nothing leap, or it could be a something leap. A nothing or a something, your choice. Is that a volcano or a way out? Either or, it seems like I'm checking it out. That one opens automatically. Alright, you know what, I'm curious. What's down here? J666. You guys think this room might be important? This is open. Something or another leaked out. Morphogen engine. Look at that equation, folks. If you want to know more about it, there's a Steam screenshot. Alright. I guess that was nothing. Hey, look, the time's passed. Progressively passed. Cool times. Huh. Uh-oh. What's that noise? Those who haven't been watching probably don't know what I'm referring to by that noise. But that isn't music. I thought it was music originally when I heard it. It's that fucking monster, the one which I was talking about. And it's echoing off the halls, so it's hard to tell where it is. Fuck, I hate this thing. I've only seen it occasionally. There's some music playing behind it, but yeah, It's this thing. It's the Walrider, that's what it's called, but to say what it is in like gameplay terms, it's kind of hard to explain. It floats. Got quieter though. Maybe that is actually music, because earlier I thought... Wait, there it is. Speaking of the Walrider, there it is right now. This way. Oh, there it is! Okay. I'm running. Got this. I have a room prepared for this. Oh, Jesus!
Little pig. No more escape.
It's a monster I can only see with my night vision, of course. You guys ready for a monster you can only see with night vision? That's why we're taking use of all the mechanics of this game. But it does make a noise. I knew that from encountering it previously. Guess there's no more of that little pig guy. He's been haunting us this whole entire game anyways. Is this open? Fuck, it's closed. Now we have super cryogenic Walrider monster to take care of. We don't need the little piggy guy. To be fair though, that fat guy is probably the monster we fought the most in this whole entire game. The monster that we probably faced the least is the one that we just saw, followed by that giant brute monster, which is funny because the brute monster was the monster you encounter in the demo. Yeah, I think I've only seen him once or twice in this actual game. Delicious, delicious piggy blood. The only thing is, if that's closed off, I don't exactly know where I'm going. I'm not really excited. Oh, this opened.
I know. I am supposed to be dead. No such luck. I am older than sin, but somehow the only one left. Because of Billy. He takes care of me. He may think I'm his father. He certainly loves me, the poor idiot. Do you know what this symbol represents? It warns of a nanohazard. Microscopic machines. Technology we have had for decades but never mastered. Murkoff discovered in my research a workaround. Turning the cells in the human body into nanofactories. It's the natural function of cells to produce molecules, but through psychosomatic direction, we engineered the precise molecules necessary. Mind over body. It was foolish and wrong to think we could control it. To use madmen to make something so strong. You have to stop him, to murder Billy. Turn off his life support, his anesthesia. You have to undo what I've done. No one can get out of this place while he lives. You must kill him.
Alright, I'll trust you, crazy German dude, scientist, the one that I know is behind some of the stuff here. Alright, and this Billy person.
We achieved something like this in 1944. Those fascists thought it was spirits, and I let them believe it. Let them kill themselves, thinking there was some kind of afterlife now empirically promised to them. Fools. Poor Alan. He would weep to see what I've built from his dreams. Billy doesn't mean harm. He's a child with a damaged mind, granted the powers of a god. It would make any of us into a monster. You must end this. We all must die here. Murkoff knew the danger, and they didn't care. In the corporation's mind, we're all just dollar amounts in a ledger. And the profits Project Walrider promised overshadowed whatever pitiful balance a few doctors and patients amounted to. He will spread if you don't stop him. The morphogenic engine is self-perpetuating. I pray to God you have the strength to end it here with your death. More than anything, I want rest. Billy will not let me die. You could never imagine how cruel this is. I only want to die.
Fair enough. Well, the doctor guy who wants to die but won't be let to die. Make sure there aren't any invisible monsters waiting for me. This way is open now too, so hip hip. The only difficulty with having this really bright environment is that it's really hard sometimes to see this stuff happening. Like, I just have to know if I think he's coming. Look for the absolutely black thing on the screen. On account of the fact that's kind of what it basically is I'm looking for. Because the rest of this environment is usually super bright. Shoe marks. What's over here? Multiple areas to explore. Makes it fun. Also makes it challenging though for me as being the explorer person. I feel like the gameplay has changed up a little bit, but for the better. I'm actually kind of interested. At this point, it's harder to make someone afraid. Now I guess they're going to share power because we're so deep into the game. This is obviously the final area. Let's go to something I'm not expecting. Gotta find that Billy guy. No batteries here, though. Look at all that cola. Making our ways over here. How about in here? Well, for a second I thought the beeping was the sound that monster makes. I was like, no, it's just the beeping. That might be the monster. It does stand out against everything else. Wasn't I in here earlier? Wasn't the part where I said, hey look, it's J66? That's 0004, so that's not it. I guess it's just a familiar looking room. Engine chambers. Yeah, the engine chambers are this way. This is the right way. That probably means the monster's coming. Speaking of which... Yep. I kinda get how it works though. The only problem is the space and wall matter and all that. Let's run this way. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, he is right behind me, like literally. Fuck me. Thankfully, he can't one-hit kill me like he did that one dude. But it does look like he can kill me pretty quickly if he really wanted to. Oh, there we go, he got me. It's a never-ending dream. So the door at the end of the hallway is a trap. At least I kind of know what to expect this time. Turn the night vision on. I got plenty of battery life, I'll be okay. Now he shows up. Did he not actually see me this time? There he is. Alright, so now we just do this chase sequence thing again. Is this gonna be a dead end? That's a dead end hallway, so don't even try it. He came from in here. Fuck, he came from the restroom. Which way's the right way? These all look like the wrong way to me. After there. Fucking boned. Yeah, I see him. I don't know where I'm supposed to be headed. They all look like the wrong way to me. I mean, I doubt the right way was in the restroom where he came out. The giant foggy monster going in the restroom. Anyways, though. It's not a dream ending. It would suck, but I have so much doubt that dream ending is what they're going for here. It just doesn't really seem like the type of game where it's like, it was all just a dream. Follow. You all kind of know what we're doing here. I need to get some distance on the monster. Oh no, monsters! I mean, I could try out running them, but I don't think that's going to really work too well. What's in this other room that I kind of skipped over? Alright, run into this scar, not what I meant to happen. The only thing I can think of is through here, but I can't see anything in here. It looks like it's right. Oh. Oh, he just stomp pounded me. Well, that's okay. I mean, there is a way to do this. The monster will not endlessly chase you. This is like any other monster in the game. You can outrun it. Whenever the music is playing, you know it's when it's chasing you. And it's not that fast. So if I wanted to be smart about this, I could try and outmaneuver it because there's these areas that have several different ways. And the monsters kind of forget about you if they don't see you for a while. And which is what I think you're supposed to do if I really wanted to. I could probably hide in one of these restroom stalls, for example, and get him off my tail. However, though, I just kind of want to face him head on right now. I don't know why. I just feel like in that mood where I just want to go face him head on at the moment. Probably the wisest thing to do is just to get off his attention so I'm able to explore over here freely without any distractions of him chasing me. But, yeah. Actually, you know what? I probably could fit between... You're right. I probably could have fit between those containers. There was one container that looked like it had some space in between. Or he didn't notice me. There he is. Getting on tables. Turn this off because I know where I'm going. I know where he is. He's on my fucking tail, so... Yeah. But you know what? I probably can't fit between one of these containers. I was looking at the ceiling for vents, but this makes a little bit more sense. Nope. I'm not sure if he can pass the doors or not, but yeah. Probably he can. There you go. Yeah, it's an airing crawl between, of course. This is also probably the first monster that can actually walk through this shit. Yep, he can. Closing. Yep, he gave up on me. What a good monster, son. That wasn't close, I could probably go through there. Well, through more emergency areas. Hydrogen tanks. Close this because I don't think I have to go that direction. Type in there, George. Let's see. That's close. So probably to the restricted area. I'll keep that open in case I need it. Back to the snowy, OE-type areas. They should like keeping this place cold. Ooh la la. Have the green button? No. Guess I'm not hitting any big green button. Ooh, this is fancy. I wish I had a house that automatic opened doing doors like that. Except sometimes automatic opening doors scare the crap out of me. Turn off the valve for the life support fluid reservoir. Having fun in there? Someone had an accident in there. There's someone over there. One of the patients I'm up on his way down here with me. Look at all those brainwashing videos. It's like saying, oh, Clockwork Orange. Da, 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 da. Let's climb and see where we go. Alright. There's a battery. Helps see the invisible monster, but yeah. Door's locked over there, though. Which means there's only one way through. The music's picking up. Something's about to happen. Is like the black monster in the room with me or something? Is that why the music's picked up? Or is it just because this is like an important story location? I honestly don't know. I'm going this way. To the life support fluid reservoir. Right. No invisible monster scene. That sounded like. If he showed up, it'd be easy enough to outrun him in the last room. Of course, I first need to do this. Cool, cool. Let's see. I'm guessing this is the. Is this liquid? Are we gonna meet Invisible Man, or is it gonna be one of the other? I may notice something. What did I have to note? Death of the soldier. This is the way you die. Ripped to pieces from the inside, watching your marrow scour on the concrete wall. You've escaped one hell, Chris Walker. God help me, Bison. I hope you didn't find another. Life support. And this is Billy Hope's lungs. His liver, his life support. A machine the size of a football stadium to keep one lunatic alive. Fuck it all. Break it all. Yes, die. Oh boy. Never know what you might find. Upwards. Something else over here. Will this open? It's already open. That's half the job done already. What does that say? Rebooting system. Rebooting system messages. Batteries for the road. I got 7. How many do you have, George? All I know is there's some path around here is what I need. Oh, a valve. What else is it gonna be? Is it gonna show up now? Monster. It's gonna show up after I pull this. We all know it's gonna happen. Do not turn valve. Turn off the electrical supply. Now where's the invisible monster's gonna start attacking me? I hear you. I just don't fucking see you. Is he behind me? I don't even see the monster. All I know is I'm being chased by it, probably. There it is. I'm gonna stupidly go up here. This Pythagoras could kill me if I'm not right about this. Oh, yep, I'm right about this. Cross through here. And keep running, because I don't think that stops this thing. Hip hip! Cheerio! Up here, right. How close is he? Yep, he's getting closer. Let's get upward. If you never know where to go, it could be anywhere. The monster can just go straight up. This is fucking cheap. This fucking large ass thing. Hopefully this is the right way. That is one of the most ridiculous side routes I think I've ever taken. Oh, I fucking just saw him behind me. Ah! Fuck, he's right there. You don't see me. I'm invisible. Alright, trying into the darkness. Alright, open. No, thank God. Oh, that was enough excitement for one day. Not 7. We're at like 3. We're at a little bit more than 5 hours. We're almost to 6 hours of how long we've been playing, I think. If my time is enough. Let's go up. Let's see. Oh, there's actually a file here. Let's see. Please find attached the permission to proceed form for patient William Hope of the Murkoff Charitable Psychiatric Program at Mount Massive Hospital in Colorado, USA. The form is standard, and all relevant lines have been signed. It appears Billy is unaware of his mother's recent guided cardiac arrest. He is submitting to the experiment with the understanding unfounded of financial remuneration of his mother and a charitable contribution to her church. Warren and Kick, having read the boy's dream reports, believe he has enormous therapeutic potential. So basically, he was doing this to help his mother, and his fucking mother died. So yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Power out. The monster continues to be angrier. What's my objective right now, though? I don't even know. Save Billy's life pod failsafe. That's back at his home place, right? Is that gonna happen when I'm inside here? No, it's gonna be on my way back, right? Like the monster's gonna suddenly show up or something chasing me. It's kind of weird that let me see if I'm right. Oh hell! Oh! Ow! Jeez. I somehow survived that massive fall. Climbing through this. All I know is that the thing's chasing me and I have to do something here. What I have to do here, probably something to do with this. No, not that. Well, bad timing, because I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be doing right here, All I know is in this room, I have a giant black foggy monster chasing me. I should probably figure something out. Should probably be up there. Wouldn't it? Fuck, it's locked, I'm getting grabbed by this guy. Wow. Yeah, if we know he's chasing us, except what am I supposed to exactly be doing right now is my question. Not like that. Disable Billy's life support failsafe. Got it, but where the fuck is that? I knew where these two things kind of were, but I'm kind of trying to figure out where this one is. Has to be somewhere on here. He's right there. There he is. No, the monster was not twisting my nipples. He was trying to turn my guts open. Anyways, though, now it's time for us to get out. Our adventurous journey back. That way I'm going the wrong way. I'm a limping man. Thankfully, I don't think the lab's gonna self-destruct or anything. If it is, it's gonna be one of the slowest self-destruct sequences I've ever seen. I just can't become another one of those numerous corpses around here. So many! Though given there's none in this room, I guess I could decorate my own room like this. He's got a videotape. I don't think he's gonna make it. But you can definitely try. Security feed. Record my final moments. If I can get this on videotape. DVD. Hip hip. It's a struggle. We're having just a fine time getting back.
God in Himmel. You have become the host.
Jesus God, what is that thing, Dennis?
he did say he was the host and played some Billy, so yeah. I'll get my full thoughts on the game after the credits are done playing. Actually, no, I guess I can talk some of them right now. Alright, so some thoughts. I actually really like the game. I would actually probably put it up there as one of my favorite first-person slow or first-person hiding in darkness, running around type of games. You know, that genre of horror that exists these days. And just to clarify that, y'all can hear me over the music right now, right? Like I'm audible compared to the music. Just checking. But there's a lot these days of first-person horror games. Games where you hide, and the monsters are defenseless, or you're defenseless, and the monsters are defenseless. Where you are defenseless against the monsters, you can't kill them, you have to sort of run and hide and all that. And I can say that out of those, this one was definitely up there for me. The atmosphere was nice. I wasn't actually scared that often. Then again, I guess I'm just have that whole resistance to fear sometimes. I did have a lot of fun playing it though. And I can say I liked the different environments, I liked the music, I liked the story. I thought they had some interesting uses of mechanics and all that. So yeah, I thought it was an interesting adventure. I think it was worth $16 if this sort of thing interests you. I mean, keep in mind that's like, I think my final playtime ended up being like 5.5, 6 hours. But I had fun with it, and I thought it was a pretty well-made game. I didn't think it was super scary personally, but there was some strong atmosphere. I'm not saying I was never scared during the course of the game. I definitely was. I can also add that, yes, the soundtrack was really good. I liked it quite a bit. It also looked good. So, I mean, keep in mind this is a low-budget game, which is this team's first game. They made an indie game studio, Red Barrel Studios, even though they used to be part of AAA development. And they decided they want to form together and make their own game studio and make the games they want to make. And then I guess the first game they wanted to make was a horror game, which was Outlast that we just played. So here it was. It actually kind of made me think of like a mixture, if I can just say this for a second. It made me think of a mixture between, like, of course, something like Amnesia, but also it made me think a lot of Resident Evil, of all things. And I don't exactly know why. I think it's because of how the environments work. The environments kind of worked in a way that was kind of similar to how the original Resident Evil worked. And there was something, it felt like it had more substance than a lot of first-person horror games like this have, which I've played. And that's what I was going to say, for a low-budget game, because keep in mind this is a low-budget indie game, even if the people working on the game have experience in previous like fields of game design, because of course they used to work, and most of them come from Ubisoft, but there's some from other companies as well. But for a low-budget game, an indie game, it has really good graphical quality and really good sound design. I have to say those are two things that I was really impressed at throughout the course of the game as well. It also was pretty fun. I thought they had a good variety of situations, so I didn't feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over again, which sometimes can be hard when your game has pretty simple mechanics. So yeah. That said, I feel like personally it didn't scare me too much. There were a few moments, but yeah. I will say the story was better than I was expecting, though. I'm not saying it was like best horror story I've ever experienced, but better than I was expecting. If I press continue, where do I start from? Call me curious. From here. Anyways, though, that's all we need to know. Save and exit. So, this has been Outlast. I just have to ask, what did you guys all think of the game, though? Because you guys were watching there, and yeah. They couldn't make it moddable. I'm kind of curious if the studio Red Barrels plans to make any sort of sequel to this, or if they just plan to keep it a one-time thing. The other thing which I can say is I'm also kind of curious if the next game they develop is going to be something completely different than a horror game, or if it's going to be a horror game. Guess we'll see. What? I do not regret being excited for it. Do I think it's a perfect game? Nah. But I liked it a lot. It's also probably one of the best realized... Okay, so there's a lot of first-person horror games that have a theme. I've noticed this, and I'm sure you guys have too. A horror game which has a theme around like some monster or legend, and this has been happening ever since. Well, not even before this. But, like it's been around for a while, but it's grown a lot in popularity since Slender Man. Honestly speaking, if I can say one thing, he's promoted games to have different things, but I can say that this is probably one of the better attempts, or possibly the best, or at least among the best, of what I've seen of making a game themed around a specific monster. Partially because you don't really understand what it's themed around at the very beginning, but it's themed around the German monster of, what's it called? The Walrider? Or Walrider, however you say it. It's called Walrider through the case of this. So yeah. Anyways, that's been Outlast.